Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Today, we are diving into Chapter 6 of my book, What If I Am Never Alone? This chapter is about transformational behaviors like interaction and consciousness, essential aspects of our journey towards self-discovery. You will learn how the untapped potential within us is mirrored by the land creatures that inhabit this earth, each playing their unique role in the grand tapestry of existence. And then, there is us, humans, with our unique consciousness and ability to profoundly shape the world. If this resonates with you, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button to stay updated on more powerful insights. It also helps get this message out to others who need it. Let us explore how interaction and consciousness can unlock new potentials within ourselves and lead us to profound transformations. Ready to dive in? Let us get started with Chapter 6. Chapter 6. Interaction and Consciousness. Day 6. Land Creatures and Humans. As we step into the sixth day of creation, we find ourselves immersed in a world teeming with life, land creatures of all kinds, each playing their unique role in the grand tapestry of existence. And then there is us, humans, with our unique consciousness and ability to shape our world in profound ways. I remember the first time I truly felt the interconnectedness of life. I was hiking in a dense forest, the kind where the canopy overhead is so thick that it feels like twilight even at midday. As I walked, I could hear the rustling of leaves, the distant call of birds, and the gentle hum of insects. It was as if the forest itself was alive, whispering secrets of balance and harmony to anyone willing to listen. At that moment, I felt an overwhelming sense of connection, not just to the forest, but to everything around me. Every creature, every plant, every breath of wind seemed to be part of a larger, intricate web of interactions. It was a powerful reminder that we are not isolated beings. We are part of a vibrant, dynamic ecosystem where every action we take ripples out and affects the whole. Think about the interactions in your own life. Consider the relationships you cherish, the communities you belong to, and the environments you inhabit. Each of these interactions shapes you, just as you shape them. There is a beauty in this mutual influence, a dance of give and take that enriches our existence. Take a moment to reflect on your daily interactions. How do you engage with the world around you? Do you approach life with an open heart, ready to give and receive, to learn and teach? Or do you sometimes find yourself caught in the whirlwind of routine, forgetting the profound impact each small interaction can have? I have had days where I felt disconnected, moving through life on autopilot, missing the richness of the world around me. But then, some moments snap me back into awareness. A kind gesture from a stranger, a deep conversation with a friend, or even the simple act of sitting quietly in nature, observing the life around me. These moments remind me of the importance of conscious interaction. As humans, we have the unique ability to reflect on our actions, to make choices that align with our values and aspirations. This consciousness is both a gift and a responsibility. It allows us to create, to innovate, and to influence the world in ways no other creature can. But it also calls us to be mindful of our impact and to strive for harmony and balance in our interactions. Imagine if we all approached our interactions with this level of awareness. How different would our world be if we truly listened to each other, if we sought to understand before seeking to be understood? What if we approached every encounter with empathy, recognizing the shared humanity in everyone we meet? This is the essence of conscious interaction, being fully present, fully engaged, and fully aware of the ripple effects of our actions. It is about recognizing that every choice we make, every word we speak, and every gesture we offer has the power to shape our world. So as we explore the richness of interaction and consciousness, I invite you to join me in this practice of mindful engagement. Let us strive to be more present in our interactions, cultivate empathy and understanding, and celebrate the intricate web of life that connects us all. Together, we can create a world where every interaction is an opportunity for growth, connection, and transformation. One particularly transformative moment in my life came during a volunteer trip to a remote village. I went there to teach, but I ended up learning far more than I could have ever imagined. The village was nestled in the mountains, surrounded by lush greenery and clear, rushing streams. The people there lived in simple homes, their lives intertwined with the land and each other in ways that felt both ancient and deeply meaningful. On my first day, I met a young girl named Amara. She had a radiant smile and eyes that sparkled with curiosity and intelligence. Despite the slight language barrier, we quickly formed a bond. I taught her basic English, and in return, she taught me about the rhythms of her village life. Through her, I saw how each member of the community contributed to the whole, and how their interactions were filled with a sense of purpose and mutual respect. One evening, as the sun set behind the mountains, casting a golden glow over everything, Amara invited me to join her family for dinner. We sat outside under a canopy of stars, the air filled with the scent of cooking and the sounds of laughter. Her father, a farmer, shared stories of the land and their traditions. He spoke with such reverence for the earth and a profound understanding of its place within the natural world. Listening to him, I realized how disconnected I had been from my own life. In the hustle and bustle of daily routines, I had lost sight of the deep connections that sustain us. Here, in this small village, every interaction was intentional. Every action carried a sense of belonging and purpose. It was a powerful reminder of the importance of conscious interaction. As the night grew darker, Amara's father told me about the ancient trees that surrounded their village. He explained how each tree was a part of their history, a silent witness to generations of their family. They cared for these trees, knowing that they too were part of the web of life. It struck me then how much we can learn from these simple yet profound connections. The next day, inspired by the stories and the sense of community, I decided to plant a tree with Amara and her family. It was a symbolic gesture, a way to leave a piece of myself in the village that had given me so much. As we dug the hole and placed the sapling in the ground, I felt a deep sense of connection, not just to the land, but to these people who had welcomed me into their lives. Planting that tree was a moment of transformation for me. It was a reminder that our interactions, no matter how small, can have a lasting impact. We are all part of a larger ecosystem, and our conscious actions can help nurture and sustain it. This simple act of planting a tree became a metaphor for my own life, a commitment to living with intention, awareness, and a deep respect for the interconnectedness of all things. When I left the village, I carried with me not just memories, but a renewed sense of purpose. The lessons I learned there continue to influence my interactions and my understanding of consciousness. Every day, I strive to be more present and to engage with the world around me with empathy and awareness. I remember Amara's smile, her father's wisdom, and the tree we planted together, a living testament to the power of conscious interaction. So as you journey through this chapter and beyond, I encourage you to seek out these moments of connection in your own life. Embrace the web of interactions that shape you and approach each one with a mindful heart. Together, we can cultivate a world where every action, every word, and every gesture contribute to a greater sense of balance, harmony, and transformation. Returning from that transformative trip, I found myself more attuned to the web of interactions in my everyday life. The lessons from Amara and her village stayed with me, guiding me to seek deeper connections and be more present in my daily encounters. It was not always easy. Modern life is full of distractions, but I was determined to live more consciously. One day, a chance encounter brought these lessons to life in an unexpected way. I was rushing through a busy city street, my mind cluttered with the usual to-do lists and deadlines. I barely noticed the world around me until I almost collided with an elderly woman struggling with her groceries. Instinctively, I stopped and offered to help. Her eyes lit up with surprise and gratitude as she accepted. As we walked together, carrying her bags, she began to share snippets of her life. Her name was Margaret, and she had lived in the city her entire life. She spoke of her late husband, her children who had moved away, and her love for gardening. Listening to Margaret, I felt a familiar warmth, a sense of connection that transcended our differences. It reminded me of the villagers' interconnected lives. Despite the urban setting, the essence of human interaction was the same: sharing, listening, and being present. We reached her apartment building, and she invited me in for tea. I hesitated, aware of the time, but then I remembered the importance of embracing these moments. I followed her up the stairs, and soon we were sitting in her cozy living room, surrounded by potted plants and family photos. Margaret poured the tea, and we continued talking. She showed me her garden on the balcony, a small oasis of green in the concrete jungle. Her pride and joy were evident as she described each plant and its significance. In that small apartment, time seemed to slow down. I felt the same deep connection I had experienced in the village, the same sense of belonging and purpose. Margaret's stories were different, but the underlying human experiences, love, loss, joy, and resilience, were universal. As I left her apartment, I felt lighter and more connected to the world around me. Margaret had given me a gift, reminding me that meaningful interactions are all around us, waiting to be embraced. It is easy to get lost in the rush of daily life, but when we take the time to truly connect with others, we enrich our lives and theirs. Reflecting on this encounter, I realized that conscious interaction is not confined to grand gestures or life-changing events. It is in the everyday moments, the brief conversations, acts of kindness, the willingness to listen and be present. These interactions shape our consciousness and our world. So, I invite you to slow down and notice the people around you. Engage with them, listen to their stories, and share your own. Every interaction is an opportunity to build connections, to learn, and to grow. Remember, we are all part of the same intricate web of life, and our conscious actions can make a profound difference. Tea time exercise: thoughts, emotions, and action. A 30-minute visualization and centering exercise. Find a quiet, comfortable place where you can sit or lie down without being disturbed. Take a deep breath and close your eyes, allowing the sounds around you to fade into the background. This is your time, a moment to connect deeply with yourself and the world around you. The first step is grounding yourself for 5 minutes. Begin by focusing on your breath. Inhale deeply, feeling the air fills your lungs, and then exhale slowly, releasing any tension. Repeat this a few times until you feel centered. Imagine roots extending from your body into the ground, anchoring you firmly. You are part of this earth, stable and secure, connected to the land that provides stability. The second step is embracing balance for 5 minutes. Visualize a scene of perfect balance. Picture a beautiful sunrise, the sky gradually lightening as the sun rises, casting warm, golden hues across the landscape. This light represents clarity and knowledge, bringing a sense of order to your mind. Now imagine the night sky, serene and full of stars, enveloping you in a blanket of mystery and potential. Feel the comfort of rest and introspection that darkness brings. Embrace the harmony between light and dark, understanding their unity and how they balance each other. The third step is finding harmony for 5 minutes. Shift your focus to the atmosphere around you. Imagine a gentle breeze, carrying the scents of flowers and fresh earth. This breeze symbolizes harmony, the perfect balance of elements that creates a peaceful environment. Feel the air around you, calm and soothing, harmonizing your thoughts and emotions. Let this sensation envelop you, bringing a sense of peace and balance. The fourth step is exploring interaction and consciousness for 5 minutes. Now, picture yourself in a lush forest, surrounded by life. The trees, plants, and creatures all interact in a complex, beautiful dance. Visualize yourself as part of this ecosystem, your actions and energy influencing and being influenced by everything around you. Consider the interactions in your own life. How do you connect with others? How do your actions ripple out into the world? Feel a sense of unity with all living things, understanding that every interaction is a thread in the web of life. The fifth step is embracing conscious awareness for 5 minutes. Focus on your consciousness. Imagine a bright light within you, representing your awareness and capacity for thought, reflection, and creativity. This light grows, illuminating your mind and heart and making you more aware of your thoughts and feelings. Reflect on your role in the world, the choices you make, and the impact you have. Embrace the responsibility and the potential that comes with your unique consciousness. The sixth step is cultivating connection for 5 minutes. End your meditation by focusing on connection. Visualize the people in your life, from close loved ones to casual acquaintances. See how each connection enriches your life and contributes to the tapestry of your experiences. Imagine sending out waves of love and understanding to each person, strengthening your bonds and creating new possibilities for interaction. Feel a deep sense of gratitude for these connections and the shared journey of life. Take a deep breath and slowly open your eyes, bringing this sense of balance, harmony, and conscious interaction back into your day. As you move forward, carry these insights with you, allowing them to guide your interactions and deepen your understanding of the interconnectedness of all things. This practice of visualization and centering is a powerful tool for fostering conscious awareness and meaningful connections. It reminds us that we are all part of a greater whole, and that our actions, no matter how small, have the potential to create ripples of positive change in the world. Embrace this journey of transformation with an open heart and watch as your life blossoms in unexpected and beautiful ways. Thank you so much for staying with me until the end of Chapter 6. Your presence here truly means a lot to me. If you have made it this far, please leave a comment below so I know you have completed this chapter. I would love to hear your thoughts. If you are finding value in these videos, do not forget to subscribe and click the like button. It really helps this content reach a wider audience, allowing more people to benefit from the journey we are on together. Now, if you are looking to become more peaceful and deeply rooted in your true understanding of yourself, beyond false ideas like depression, fear, and anxiety, then consistency is key. For victory to be yours, you must remain devoted to this process. Remember, the only obstacles are a lack of devotion, inconsistency, resistance to new thoughts, attachment to the visible world, and clinging to old patterns. If you need further support or guidance, do not hesitate to reach out to me for mentorship. I will link all the details in the description below. I genuinely hope that you experience the peace and transformation you deserve. Stay committed, stay open, and I will see you in the next chapter.